Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Rachel and I'm a high school math teacher in Georgia. So today what I'm gonna do is take you through a complete haul of my classroom and turning it into a Halloween theme. It's probably not as extensive as probably what you see in elementary school, but I did want to show you how I still am able to do the same thing with high school and make the environment just a little bit more fun and engaging for the kids and just kind of decorate with the season. So today is a Monday. It's actually a teacher work day and I worked all through morning, so it's be like a professional development day. So all of that is out of the way. So I'm gonna use the last hour and a half of work to go through and just kind of set some things up. And just so that way when the kids come back tomorrow, it's all Halloween themed, kind of getting ready for Halloween in 2 weeks. So hope you enjoy and can use some ideas in your classroom. Okay, so first thing I want to take you through is one thing I did with my kids. The last quiz we had, I went through and cut out some pumpkins and cauldrons from our library. These are like little die cuts, and had them just decorate using markers and colored pencils. So I've made that into decorations. You guys can see I'm going to string these up around the room. So I have 4 of them. I have one more to string. So I'm probably just going to hang them up kind of along the back. I'm not sure exactly how I'll get up there. I'm a little too short for the ceiling. So I may have to get a ladder and bring that in. So that's one thing that I always start off with, so the kids come in and they can see just all their little drawings hanging up. So I actually have this box of things that I've had that I use year to year that are just like different decorations and things to put on the wall, and just like little like statues of little objects and some like things I picked up at garage sales. So that's really where most of this came from, was garage sales. So I'll pull that all out in a second, but I usually every year just go to the dollar store or Walmart and grab some big items like the spider webs. I put those everywhere. Just some caution. I found this cute little light up hanging ghost that I'll put in the corner, probably above my desk. Just some spider web to put on my bulletin board. And then I saw this year. I don't want to put it on the outside of my classroom because I feel like that's just still a little too kiddish, just because, you know, it is high school, but I'm probably going to put this on the inside of my door. So that way, at least in the classroom, it's still like super Halloween-like. Okay, so this is everything that was in the bin. It's kind of a mess, but most of this stuff I got from the dollar store. So like all these signs, the flowers, banners, things back here, all of that came from the dollar store. The only things that didn't were some items like this or these candles and jars. I found these at a garage sale and the person just let me have them when I told them that I was a teacher. Same with these like little knickknacks inside. So what I'm gonna do is I think start with my bulletin board. I'm gonna start hanging like a lot of these type felt stuff around and put some cobwebs up. So that's what I'm gonna start off doing. Okay, so this is it so far. I think it's pretty good. This is really all I'll do with this, and that's just it. I don't really put too much into effort on these. Everything from here is from the dollar store. These are actually 3D printed spiders. My dad actually has a 3D printer, and so he made those for me. But yeah, that's pretty good. I think I'll probably just pull this up and pin it in so it's a little bit less thin in those areas, but that's about all I'm gonna do for now on my bulletin board. So I also had an idea with these, since this kind of looks like a greenery area. I only have 2 of these, so I think I'm gonna go buy some more, but I'm not gonna hot glue them, but just like use some tacky tape, and I'm gonna put them all along between these so it looks like tombstones are kind of sitting between these. So I need to buy more, so I'm gonna do that I think before I show you guys, but that's my idea here because it's gonna definitely look like a graveyard with that up front, so I'm excited about that. So I also want to cover this top part, the influencer sim, pull some spider webs over that. I'm not really sure how I'm going to stick this to the wall. I got to think that kind of through. I do have some like sticky, like tacky tape, so I may do that. But I think it would be cool for like some spiders and some cobwebs over this. So I think I'm going to try and fix that next. this looks really good. It's all over. I'm gonna get some more spiders, and I'm gonna put some bigger ones in this corner too, and probably put some like hanging up the wall. This, I just figured the tape worked perfectly. I literally just taped it in at the bottom, put some sticky like glue at the top, but it didn't really work, so tape literally just held it in. I'll see how this ends up holding up and kind of add that in later, but I think that should be fine for now, and then I'm just gonna get some more spiders and put those up tomorrow. Okay, so now I'm gonna take a lot of these decorations and I'm gonna fill this up. So a lot of these like knickknacks will go up here and the banner hanging, so I'm gonna do that next. Okay, so I just put this guy together. It's super cute. I'm pretty sure this was just $3 at Walmart. I actually may go get some more, so it's probably hard to see, but when you turn it on, it's kind of flashing lights inside. You can kind of see a little better without the cover, but yeah, this was $3. So what I think I'm gonna do, I'm gonna hang this over my desk on my flag. I don't really want to hang this from the ceiling just because like if I need to turn it off, I can't really reach it. So I'm just gonna hang this, I think, from my flag, so it's close to me and behind my desk so nobody messes with it. And then I have these pumpkin little baggies. Let me find those. That I'm going to fill. So these are like, I think, little trash bags that you can like hang with stuff in it. Like you have to stuff them first. Again, this is probably like $2 from Walmart. So what I'm gonna do, I think, is I'm just gonna get some paper towels from the bathroom and stuff these, tie them up, and then probably try and make like a string of them along the back of the room and hang those from the ceiling. So that's what I'm gonna figure out next. One, stringing this, and then filling these up. I have over here my spider web, and I put up on my little wall trick or treats on my feet. Again, those are all from the dollar store. Spider web, and I'm gonna put some more spiders on that. And I used to have these spiders that kind of climbed up the wall, like these big ones, but I think that they broke last year, so I'm gonna look for some more again at the dollar store. These hanging guys, I ended up not tying the bottom or stuffing them because it became too small, so I'm just kind of letting them hang, so they kind of look like little ghost guys around my room, like ghost pumpkins, so it's kind of odd, but I have those just hanging from my lamps because I can't reach anything else, so I need to put another one there. Okay, so I am done for today. It is 4:30, so I'm gonna head out and just finish this tomorrow, but I did want to show you guys everything that I did so far, and then I think tonight what I'm gonna do is just go into the dollar store and just get a little bit more stuff, look for some more like tombstones to put around the room, and then I'll do like a final reveal after I've done everything tomorrow. Hello. Okay, so today is day 2 of trying to transform my classroom a little bit. I went to the store this morning, actually before work. I completely forgot to yesterday, and there were no more Halloween decorations anywhere. I went to Walmart. The one by my house had so many. That's where I went the first time, and then I went by the Walmart on my way to work. Nothing. They've completely transitioned to Thanksgiving already, so I didn't get much, but I did get a couple things to like hang on the wall. There was no more like spider webs. There was no more like little things like this black thing, this sheet right there, so I just kind of had to like make do with what I had. But I think it looks super nice. The only thing that I still can't figure out how to do is string my like garland that I made the kid, or I had the kids make like the little pumpkins and cauldrons. So I decided what I'm gonna do instead, because I strung them, but then whenever I try and hang them, they all like want to slide to one side, and I just don't feel like tying a knot between every single one because there's like 3 garlands worth of them. I'm gonna make a wall in here of just all the pumpkin and cauldron decorations. I'm just gonna have the kids paste them. So I'm trying to figure out where I want that to be. I think like in the back of my room by the laptop cart just because like that wall is like a little blank. So I don't know, I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys what I have so far and everything that I've put together and got this morning. And then I will probably during my first period just have my first period do, because it's a small class and we can like knock it out super quickly without it getting crazy. I'll have them hang like the cauldrons and the pumpkins that the kids made, and then I think that should be it. It looks pretty nice. I'm gonna go ahead and take you guys through a walkthrough of like right when you enter and everything that's in my room. Okay, so here we are. Everything is up. The whole room is decorated. I think I'm gonna put all of the kids like little pumpkins along this wall, kind of filling around like the headphones. And then over here, I have all like my little knickknacks, the cabinet, and then the front. So I'll kind of take you through each part. So okay, so this is the front. I just like to hang these. These are all from the dollar store. These were literally $1 each. The two right here were actually from Walmart. I picked those up this morning. So I just kind of hung a bunch of them there. I have a couple things on the front. You can excuse those. Those are kids' things that left. Again, all of this is from the dollar store. And then stuff from the past years as well. So then over here, same thing, those two signs are from the dollar store. I just have some spiders and some hanging little baggies. I showed those earlier. And then here's the back wall, same thing as before. And then over here, this is like one of my favorite things ever. This actually came from a coworker. So my first year teaching, I did this, I decorated my classroom. And so she had this in her basement and she never used it. And so she brought it for me. So it's my like little like Halloween scary house. So I'm gonna put probably some flowers and things around here. I'll pick up for like Thanksgiving stuff. So I'll just kind of end up filling up this whole corner with flowers and decorations. And then just some little knickknacks, trick or treat. And then my little sign, and again, like I said, I just have a bunch of little knickknacks that I fill this with, so it just kind of adds some depth. It's nothing crazy, but when you look at it, you see a bunch of little things. And then I have these little pumpkin candles, and then I just covered my closet with get out or keep out tape, and that's about it. And then on my desk, I just have a couple things. This, again, this was from a garage sale. I have no idea, but I told the lady I was a first year teacher and she had it was a moving sale. And so she told me when she was gonna close the sale, and then she said I could come back and take anything I want. So I got a lot of really cool stuff from her for free. So always an option. People are always trying to get rid of decorations. So those are always good places to find stuff for your classroom. And then I've had this sign for forever, probably the dollar store or Walmart. And then I picked these up this year. I thought these were super cute. So I picked those up from Walmart this morning when I saw them and put them by my laptop to kind of decorate. So that is it. I'll show you guys the wall once I have it all done back there with the kids stuff. But yeah, nothing much. It probably took me an hour and a half max to put it all up. So I just keep everything in a trunk or like a little box, and then every year I just bring it up and I just buy some new things like this to put on the wall. And it's really not a lot, and it kind of doesn't look like it, but when you walk in, especially with like the lights that I have these lights going on, it really does come across as a lot and like overwhelming in the room. So the kids always get super excited. So yeah, nothing much, nothing too crazy, but something fun for a high school classroom. Okay, so when I was editing, I forgot to actually show you guys, or I forgot that I never actually filmed this. I tried hanging them from the ceiling, like on this string, but they just kept sliding and it didn't work. And I ended up just taping them to the wall. I think I mentioned that, but yeah, I should have done that from the beginning. I don't know why I made my life harder trying to hang things around the room. So I just had kids put tape on the back of it in my first period, and we just stuck them all to the wall. And I think that looks pretty nice, and it kind of fills it up with color and just adds, I think, more effect than just hanging it. So made my life harder thinking about stringing. I even got string from our art teacher and I never used it. So, but yeah, I think it turned out nice. So yeah, like I said, probably like an hour's worth, if that. I probably took me an hour and a half just because I needed stuff again that I didn't get enough of, but it really took me an hour, and then I finished up this morning just like little things, like probably took me 30 minutes, and then that was with recording some things in between, so it should have taken even less. So I just think it's fun in the classroom, especially in high school, because kids don't get to see stuff like this that often. And then what I usually do is like the Friday before Halloween, we either, if it's like kind of like a free day, like we test Thursday, that Friday we do like a coloring sheet that still has math, like a color by number. I have a couple of those in my Teachers Pay Teachers, so I can link those below as well. But we'll just do something fun, and I put on like Hocus Pocus or like a Halloween Scooby-Doo or something like that in the background. or if it's like test day, in preparation for test day, we'll play a Halloween game, which I completely forgot. So let me grab this. I saw this at Walmart, and there were a couple other things too, and they were like $4 each. So I'm gonna actually use this for a review game the week of Halloween, so I'll show you that real quick. Okay, so this is like throw the spider. It has like a gooey kind of spider and it'll stick. This thing was $5 at the dollar store or at Walmart, and they have these like little spiders that come with it. So I think what I'm gonna do is I normally play like a grudge ball or something like that, where like they play in groups, and if they get a question right as a group, they normally can go up and either like shoot a basket, depending on the game we're playing, but like it's in small groups. So what I think I'm gonna do is the same thing, that same concept of have questions and a group, and if they get it right, instead this time they can throw the spider, and like wherever it lands, that's the points they get to add to their group. So I thought that would be a good idea. So there was other ones like cute little pumpkins, and you threw like it was like a corn toss or something like that, where you toss like a ball into the pumpkin's mouth. So you could do that, where if they like get it, they like can get a point, or it could be kind of like grudge ball, instead of like shooting a hoop to get a point or take away a point, then they can like shoot into the pumpkin's mouth, and that was like $5 as well. So some fun games too. I think I'm gonna do that the week of Halloween, because we'll probably test that week as well. So yeah, that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed and were able to take some ideas back to your classroom. I do this every year for like Halloween, Thanksgiving, Christmas. We'll do it for Valentine's Day as well. I usually make the kids make chains of hearts and stuff like that for Valentine's Day, and we give out Valentines to our teachers. It seems super elementary, but I think it also sometimes like gives the kids like a nice little break from like the intensity of high school, and just like kind of like that kiddish fun, because they are still kids, and I think we should encourage that. Like, you are still young, you are still kids, like you should indulge in these things while you can. So I don't know, I just love it, and I hope you guys enjoyed and take some ideas back to your classroom. Thank you so much for watching.